This is News 3 HD at 10.
A Republican Senate vote rocks Wisconsin as the budget repair bill passes with an 18-1 vote. Richland Center Senator Dale Schultz being the lone dissenter.
Lawmakers stripped fiscal items from the bill in order to eliminate collective bargaining from public unions without Democrats present. Only News 3 has in-depth team coverage of controversial developments.
Jessica Arp was there as the vote took place. David Douglas outside the Capitol with what protesters are saying.
Andy Choi spoke with union leaders, and Maria Guerrero is looking into who's footing the bill for law enforcement overtime. Jessica Arp gets us up to speed now on the latest developments. Jess?
Well, we want to first update you on what's going on inside the Capitol at this hour. There are still thousands of people who have come into this building. You can take a look at the Capitol Rotunda at this hour and some of the bridges here. Still thousands of people, a few less than maybe we saw at 9 o'clock, whether they're leaving because they're concerned about the building being closed or whether it's just getting late and some of them are going home. We don't know. There have been numerous announcements here that there is no Senate, Assembly, or public hearing going on right now. So anyone in this building is now in violation of a court order, but all of them came here, thousands of them came here in reaction to an incredibly unprecedented vote.
Okay, we'll call the conference committee to order.
With just 2 hours' notice, Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald convened a conference committee to strip fiscal items out of the budget repair bill, to pass collective bargaining and other policy changes without Senate Democrats, to the dismay of one Democratic representative who was there for the vote.
Representative Barca. Clerk, call the roll.
No, excuse me. No, listen, it says if there's any doubt as to whether good cause exists, the governmental body should provide 24 hours notice. This is clearly a violation of the open meetings law. Now look, you've been shutting people down. It is improper for you to move forward while this is a violation of the open meetings law.
Then the Senate went quickly to the floor.
There are 18 ayes, 1 no. The conference report is adopted.
And passed the bill 18-1. Republican Senator Dale Schultz of Richland Center voting no and speaking only to News 3 afterward.
The Assembly is going to have to vote on this tomorrow, and we'll have to see what happens there. And second of all, I don't think this issue is going to go away. The people who have come down to the Capitol here are very passionate, and I think it's not likely that the 100,000 people who were here, a few days ago are suddenly going to forget this issue.
Republicans left the building under heavy police presence as protesters began to flood the Capitol. And the Assembly is preparing for a vote in their house.
There are no rules around this place anymore. It's a kangaroo legislature. We're just running things in any possible way.
Now, Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald said in a statement tonight that the Senate passed the bill because, quote, the people elected us to do a job, and just because the Senate Democrats won't do theirs doesn't mean we won't do ours. Fitzgerald says 3 legislative agencies have said that every item in this bill follows, quote, the letter of the law.
And just Democrats, we had Representative Barca in the newsroom tonight. He was doing a live shot on MSNBC. They believe this is a violation of the state's open meetings law.
They truly do, and they have been crying foul on that issue all night. The state statute requires 24-hour notice before any meeting or 2-hour notice if, quote, good cause is given. There was just less than 2 hours notice given of this conference committee vote, so expect some legal challenges on this front.
All right, News 3's Jessica Arp reporting live from the state capitol. Great job tonight, Jess. Thank you.